I'm just curious, you got through 2 games now. After you sat back, watched the tape, how are you feeling just about yourself and your game and fitting in with the squad?
I feel like I'm finding what I can do and what I can bring to the team. Just watching the past 2 tapes and the film we went over, I see that rebounding is my biggest thing, something that I can bring to the team, as well as good defense. We have some things to work on, but we're on the right track. And I love the feel of our team. I love how I fit into the system. So I'm feeling really good, and just hoping to continue to improve and find ways that I can contribute.
What's this part of the week like? You guys are kind of in that home stretch, before the first game coming up. Mike said you guys kind of sat down and sounded like you guys had some honest talk about the progression of the team and what you guys need and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just curious, what's your mindset going into these, final couple days before cuts, and how you think the team is, going to be ready for that first game?
Yeah, honestly, of course, this week is a tough week. Like you said, it's going to be a week of cuts, finalizing teams, and also going into the first game. So it's a lot within this week. For me personally, I'm just focusing on what I've been focusing since the first day of camp, how I can help, how I can be a better teammate, and what I can bring to the table, making sure I'm showing that. I feel like there's a couple of things that we're definitely going to work on so that when we get to that first game, we clean up what we weren't doing in the preseason. So for me, the mindset is going to be the same. Staying focused and, like I said, doing what I can to continue to show what I have and can bring to the team.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Christy?
Hey, Joe. With what the team meeting sounded like, looked like, what did you gain from that experience, sitting down and kind of laying everything out on the table?
I would say what I gained the most is just being vulnerable. I think a lot of time as professional athletes, we're really guarded with, what we know we can do, how we know we can play. But when it comes to a team like this, like, it really comes down to being vulnerable, letting your teammates correct you, have constructive criticism. Natasha did a very good job of voicing, what we need to do better. When we're sitting down watching film, letting the coaches coach you and not feel like it's, a personal attack, but it's just, constructive criticism to get you better. So I would just say, I learned just to be vulnerable and not, be offended if someone says this or that, but to just take it in, look at what they're saying, take the meat from it, and then just keep going forward.
And just to add to that, what kinds of things are being said to you specifically, as you alluded to, headed into the final stretch here for the final roster?
For me specifically, it's just, I would say defense and knowing where to be. I think that's a big thing for Coach T, is our defense. We have specific principles that we need to have down. They're non-negotiables. So for me, it was that defensive rotation and that principle. So that's me. I'm going to go back and watch film with Coach and make sure I'm getting those things down so I'm not forgetting that in the game.